Hi, I'm Brian Gardell. You're listening to Hollywood Connections on Tan Talk Radio with Nicholas and Don REESE.
Hey everyone, we're here with Brian Gardell, who, if you've watched Mike and Molly before, his brother Billy is actually one of the stars on there. And standing right behind us, well, not standing, but sitting, is their new pizzeria restaurant, Gardell Bros Pizzeria. Now, we were here the first night that it was open.
Yes.
And wow, there was a lot of people here. I think you were a bit overwhelmed too. So how was the first night? How'd it go?
The first night was actually a lot more, I'd say blessed would be a good word, but the turnout was way more than we had originally anticipated. You know, you had mentioned that Bill was here during the show. We got a big semi coming by, folks. But Bill and also then Lou Mastillo, who plays one of the characters on the show, was also here. He was the bartender. So the crowds and the lines were basically nonstop all weekend. It was nonstop from open to close.
Yeah, but
it was great.
You were very nice, and you were walking around with your brother, saying hi to everyone, giving them pizza. So everyone enjoyed it.
Absolutely.
So now, going back in time a bit, how did it originally come up that you wanted to build this restaurant, and how did it kind of work out with building the restaurant and partnering up with your brother?
Well, the restaurant was already here. We didn't really have to build anything, so it's kind of like key ready, which was really cool. But me and my brother have always wanted to do a business together, and basically everything aligned in terms of me being in Florida, the restaurant opening up, the space. My relatives, my dad lives close to here, my aunt, my uncle, my cousin, so basically everything just aligned up to the Hunters Creek area, so it really did line up the way we needed it to.
Now, looking at the menu, is there anything specific that you think is unique about the menu system? For example, some of the foods that you included in?
Yeah, I would say, well, the recipes come from Jimmy Cellini. He is our main chef who basically created the menu along with my brother, but they're his recipes. Uniqueness is Jimmy C's meatballs. It's a meatball that, I'm not even a meatball guy, but I would have to honestly say that it's probably one of the best meatballs you'll get anywhere. And the pizza, of course. We tried to bring, not to say that pizza's bad here, but we wanted to definitely bring a little northern pizza here and try and just a different taste of pizza. And, you know, and I think we're doing a good job at that. There's a lot of work that we still need to work on, service-wise, consistencies with chefs, because we are still ultimately a new restaurant. But the pizza and the meatballs, I'd say, are pretty unique.
Yeah. Me and my dad absolutely love the pizza.
Nice.
And we're going to have some more after this, by the way. Ah, so good.
Good.
So now, this is a big question that's usually on the mind of anybody who's creating a business or a restaurant. And we were talking about before, expansion.
Right.
And you said that it's probably a Billy question to ask, but would you like to expand sometime in the future if everything's stabilized and everything is looking out? Would you like to maybe create another restaurant around Florida or maybe in another place along the nation, anywhere like that?
Right. Well, obviously, you know, any business would like to expand. I mean, that's ultimately probably why you do a business. But right now, we're just kind of keeping it day to day, like I said, not to be redundant, but, you know, we want to work on quality service. We want to work on consistency with the chefs. We want this place to be perfect, which, you know, there is room for improvement, obviously, in any restaurant. I feel that there's room for improvement. So until we iron this out, get this down to where we need it to be, then we're not even going to discuss possible where or when and all that other stuff. We're new to the business, so we want to take it one day at a time, essentially.
Now here's an interesting question. Who's funnier, you or your brother?
Oh, totally me. That's an easy question. Yeah. No. Well, how about this? I'm funnier, but he gets paid to be funnier. How about that? Yeah. So that's why I'm at the restaurant and he's out there being funny. But we're both pretty funny. We got a funny dad, so I guess we both got that gene.
So now, for those who don't know about the restaurant or who wasn't here the first day that was launched, is there any websites or social media sites anywhere that they can go to check out the menu and just learn more information about the restaurant so they can come over here?
Yeah, first of all, we're on Facebook, which is Gardell Brothers, which you can follow us on that. Bill, I know, is going to, instead of just putting his name up on the building, wants to be a presence to the restaurant, so he's going to be here, I think, every 6 to 8 weeks, I believe he said. It's dependent upon his scheduling with Mike and Molly in the show. And then also GardellBrothers.com, there's a website where you can actually do the menu. Until we, again, get things the way we want them here, we're not really rolling out delivery yet. We are doing to-go orders. But once we implement that, then you'll be able to order on the website and stuff like that. Bill's on Twitter with it, so we do got a little social media going out. So.
Well, thank you very much, Brian, for letting me talk to you.
No problem, buddy. It was my
Again,
pleasure.
absolutely love the food here and absolutely love the restaurant.
Right, buddy. I
And absolutely
appreciate it.
love you. You're
Thank
an awesome.
And you're awesome, man. Thank you.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.